Easy to walk right by one. Now straight down, all around, down in here is where I found 100. You find one?
Yep. We're in an undisclosed location.
Yes. In central Kentucky.
In central Kentucky. You know, a lot of people guard these things with their life, and there's a reason for it. We're looking for morels. Now, during turkey season, that seems to coincide with the morel season, which is the best eaten mushroom in the world. And we found some fungi gold.
This is what we were looking for. This is gold to the morel mushroom hunter. Now, a lot of people, when they find it, and you can see that this one's got a little bit of rusty looking color here and there in the edges. Still soft. This just means a little hole here and there. This just means that it's been up a day or two.
Now, the old timers say to tap the spores off?
Yeah, and they would go like this, and don't know if it helps, but it may. If it puts more spores, that means more mushrooms next year.
Now, Rick Hill, as you know, is the department artist, and he has studied nature. Not only are you an artist, but you're a naturalist. Let's talk about poison ivy. Very distinct. Tell us about it, Rick.
3 leaves, absolutely glossy leaves. You want to avoid that.
This right here, on the other hand.
Virginia creeper, absolutely harmless, but you don't have to be afraid of that at all. Wonder how many I've stepped on.
It's hard telling.
Why the morel got invited to the party?
Why's that?
Because he was a fun guy.
Oh!
Morel hunting in Kentucky and in many surrounding states is really a big deal.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of rumors, and a lot of old timers say on the north side, south side, poplar trees, ash trees, dead trees, cedar trees.
Around Mayaples, everybody has their favorite place to look. I don't know if there's any real rhyme or reason, just a moist forest.
Still attached
see, now that's a great one.
That's just fresh up.
Sure is.
Pinch them off at the root.
Yeah.
Tap
See
it.
how perfect it is?
Telling you what, we're getting a mess, Rick.
Yep. As you can see, sometimes they're a little more yellow and amber, especially if they've been up for a couple of days. And they get, and then you've got this.
They don't last too long either.
No, they're pretty fragile, and snails get on these and eat holes in them, and little bugs. I mean, lots of things like to eat these because they are good. So, but when they're amber like this, it's easier to see them, I have to admit.
Yeah,
and when
those are the same color as a leaf.
Right, and when you see one, you're out hunting for these, then you stop and then you really start scouring, because where there's one, there's usually more.
It's kind of like crappie, where there's one, there's more.
That's right. Keep that in mind when you're looking for morels. Well, you see where you grow it in this rich forest. He's got lots of good company, including the Cecil Trillium. Lots of times when you see those blooming, good time to look for morels.
Those are pretty plants too, right there, those trillium. Well, pluck him out of there, Rick. All right. Let's take him back to the house, see how many we got.
All right. All right.
And there's the one that broke the ice right there. Look here. Just sitting there looking at us.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well, that is why they're so hard to find sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oops, I left his whole stem, but I'm gonna bounce him around and get all that stuff off. Right next to poison ivy stalk. You know what, we found a few today, and you already had some in the sink soaking. That's a plethora.
Yeah, that's
of fungi.
That is.
Yeah. Look what a bunch. That's just making me drool, because I'm smelling them right now as they've cooked down. And you know, you just cut those up in a couple pieces, put them in butter.
Yeah,
It's
been a good year. Lots of rain at the right time.
Now, obviously they're earthy colors. They kind of match the leaves. You have to really look and look hard. Once your eye picks up on that pattern, they become easier to find. But you have to look around. You find one, keep looking. You could go out in one day and find 10 times this.
Oh, absolutely.
If the conditions are right, or 20 times that, or you might find 6 or 7.
You might find a handful or a sack full. You don't know till you get out and look.
And that's the beauty of it.